Before we begin, take a deep breath, because what you're about to hear might just be the story that saves you tonight. They say everyone breaks at least once in their life, but no one told Daniel it would happen all at once. It was the night he lost everything. Rain hammered the streets like the sky itself was angry. Daniel stood outside the small workshop he had built with his own hands, now reduced to ashes and smoke. Firefighters moved around him, lights flashing, sirens echoing in the distance, but Daniel didn't hear anything. His world was silent, empty, gone. He had spent 10 years building that dream, 10 years fighting, sacrificing, believing. And in one unforgettable night, it was gone. People passed by whispering, "Poor guy. He worked so hard. What will he do now?" Daniel didn't know either. For the first time in his life, he felt truly broken. The morning after the fire, Daniel walked into the charred ruins. The smell of burnt wood clung to the air. His tools, collected over years, melted into twisted metal. His sketches turned to ash. The signboard he carved by hand lay cracked on the floor. It wasn't just a loss of business, it was a loss of identity. Daniel tried to stay strong for a few days, but grief is heavy, failure is suffocating, and silence becomes a prison. He woke up each morning with no purpose. He stared at his ceiling for hours. He avoided people because he couldn't stand the pity in their eyes. The bills kept coming, debts piled up. His landlord gave him warnings. His bank sent him final notices. He applied for jobs everywhere. Construction sites, factory lines, delivery work, anything. But each email came back the same. "We appreciate your interest, but..." Every rejection felt like another punch to the heart. Some nights, Daniel walked aimlessly through the streets, unsure where he was going. He felt like a ghost drifting through life. He stopped meeting friends. He pretended he was fine. He lied to himself, "I'm okay. I'll bounce back." But every night the truth hit him again. He wasn't okay. He wasn't bouncing anywhere. He was sinking. One evening, while sorting through what was left of his belongings, he found an old wooden toy, one he had carved as a child. The edges were rough, uneven, imperfect, yet it made him smile. That small piece of wood reminded him of who he used to be. A boy with dreams bigger than fear. A boy who believed he could shape the world with his hands. Now he felt like he couldn't even shape his own life. Tears finally broke through. He cried until the room blurred. Cried until he had nothing left in him. At his lowest moment, he whispered the words that crush countless dreams. "Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed." And then the words that follow every deep despair. "Maybe I should just give up." He closed his eyes, exhausted, defeated. Then, a vibration. His phone buzzed, a single message, from his old mentor, Mr. Hale. 5 words, "Meet me at the bridge." The bridge. The place where Daniel used to sit as a teenager, dreaming of a future filled with possibility. Now it felt like a lifetime ago. Daniel found Mr. Hale standing at the edge of the bridge, the old man's coat fluttering in the wind. Moonlight reflected on the river, painting silver ripples across the water. Mr. Hale didn't hug him, didn't pat his back, didn't say, "Everything will be okay." Instead, he asked quietly, "Do you know how a sword is made?" Daniel frowned through swollen eyes. "A sword? Sir, I don't..." Mr. Hale raised one finger. "First, the metal is heated until it glows, then it is hammered again and again, shaped, bent, flattened, broken, heated once more, hammered once more, polished, sharpened. It suffers more than any other tool." The old man looked straight into Daniel's tired eyes. But only by surviving the fire does it become a weapon strong enough to protect. Daniel swallowed, his voice trembling. "But why does it hurt this much?" Mr. Hale's reply cut through the night like a blade. "Because you're not being destroyed, Daniel. You're being forged." The words echoed inside him. Forged, not ruined, not worthless, not finished. forged. Mr. Hale stepped closer. You think your dream was taken from you, but sometimes life burns down the wrong path so you can finally walk the right one. Daniel stared at the river, remembering all the nights he spent here imagining success, imagining greatness. Mr. Hale continued, "The fire didn't end your story. It ended the chapter that was holding you back." Then the old mentor placed a hand on his shoulder. "Now you have a choice: stay broken or rebuild as someone stronger." For a long moment, Daniel couldn't speak, but deep inside, something cracked open, not from pain, from realization. He understood now. Life wasn't punishing him. Life was preparing him. Daniel returned home that night with new eyes. The bills didn't scare him. The silence didn't hurt him. The past didn't haunt him. He was done being broken. He made a plan, small steps first. He took temporary work to stabilize himself. He saved little by little. He sketched new ideas. He reached out to old clients. He rebuilt his strength, his skills, his focus. Every day he woke up with one mission: move forward, even 1 inch. Months passed. The world didn't change overnight, but Daniel did. He rented a small corner in a shared workshop, then a bigger room, then his own place again. The new workshop wasn't just better, it was smarter, stronger, more meaningful. People came not just for his craft, but for his story. Daniel became the man others looked up to, the man who rose after burning, the man who rebuilt from nothing, the man who proved that broken does not mean defeated. And one night, standing in the warm glow of his new workshop, he whispered the truth he had earned. "I wasn't broken. I was becoming." If you feel like life is pushing you, breaking you, crushing you, remember this story. You're not being destroyed. You're being forged. Your struggle is shaping you. Your pain is preparing you. Your failure is teaching you.